So I made a video yesterday and I was fine when I made it, but right after I made it, I started getting the chills. And I staved them off a little bit because I was in the car and I had the heat on and I had my seat heater on, and by the time I got back to my house, they were fine. But I was so discouraged by that, and then my back hurt. And then I got it, and then the withdrawal symptoms started getting worse. And I'm like, you know what? I was laying in bed and I was like not crying, but like tears, not like sobbing, like ugly cry, but like I was so discouraged and I wanted to give up. I was like, I don't want to do this. I kept saying that to my fiance. I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't know what I want. It's like, this is never going to end. I feel like I'm just plateauing. He's like, yeah, but think about, where you were when you were like the sickest at like, day 6 or 7. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. Nothing matters. Like, I don't care anymore. I was just like in this, like, I was just spiraling. It's like, I'm just plateauing. This is never getting better. It's supposed to be getting a little better every day, and it's not. I feel like I'm just going downhill. Like, I don't know, man. I was just like, just in a really bad place. I didn't care. I was like hanging on by a thread. I was, every Wednesday that comes, it's always hard because that's the day that I would go to the doctor and get my script, once a month. Obviously, I wouldn't go every week, but I was like, thinking like, I should have gone today. I would be feeling better. Like, F this. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, it doesn't even matter. I'll just be on this forever. Like, I was just spiraling, complete spiral. And like, I didn't want to call anybody, and I didn't want to do anything, and I didn't want to, ask anybody for help. I just wanted to sit there in my depression hole and be depressed and think, I'm never going to make it. I'm not going to get through this. And like, that's why I wait until like 4 o'clock to start having like crappy thoughts, because then there's that added barrier of, do I want to sit in traffic for 2 hours to go do something stupid? I don't. And not that I ever would, but like, it's like, can you make it till 4? Can you just not even make it through the day? Can you make it till 4 o'clock when rush hour is really at its like highest peak and really bad? Yeah, I can do that. And then by that time, it's like, okay, now you can make it through the rest of the day. So, yeah, yesterday just awful. And then I woke up today, and it was like I was never on anything. And my withdrawal is gone. And I'm just like, okay. Like, I obviously, prayed for my back pain to be gone, and that worked. And I don't like to get preachy about things or anything like that, but man, when you reach out, you're desperate. I'm supposed to have, be regularly praying and all, but sometimes I forget, and sometimes I slack off. But man, I don't know. It does work. It does work. And, I saw that guy's video where like, oh, the withdrawal, you feel 90% better on day 22. And I thought, well, he was on 10 milligrams. He cold turkey detoxed off of that. So I'm going to be better on day, 22. Can't compare yourself to other people, like, I don't know how long that guy was on it for. I forget. I think he said like 7 or 8 years. I don't know. I was on it for 11. Maybe that was worse. The way I was consuming it was worse. So like, just, I don't know. I shouldn't have been comparing myself, but like, and also it didn't help with my spiral last night, because I was thinking like, there's an end date to everything else, with anything else, how long that's going to last for. 7 to 10 days, 2 to 3 days, whatever. There's a set scientifically proven, everybody agrees on, this is how long this withdrawal is going to last. Not this. I couldn't find anything that says, specifically, hey, here's your timeline. Like ChatGPT, I can't give you a timeline because everyone's different. Every website, it's like, oh, it depends on how long and how old you are and how much you weigh and how long you were taking it for and what you were taking and how you were taking it. It's like, oh, yuck, I just ran over something that was already dead. Gross. But like, it's relevant to so many different things. It's like, oh my gosh, it's not helpful. None of that is helpful. So I don't know how long it's going to be. And when you don't have a finish line, that's the worst. Having a finish line for every other time in my life, it's like, okay, I know how much longer this is going to be. I know what to expect. And I know I got to hold on for just X many more days and it'll be done. Not this. I did not know. So like, when you're on day 22 and you still feel like crap, nothing is working, and you've just plateaued, and you're like, I cannot possibly do this for one more day. And then the next day you wake up fine. Like, okay, WTF. But I'll take that. Oh my God. Heck yeah, I'll take it. Now, am I like 100% like everything is totally fine? No. I mean, I don't have like, psychotic amounts of motivation, but like way, way more than I had yesterday. Am I like 100%, but it's the withdrawal that's gone. That's gone. I do not have that lingering like, oh, you're still feeling sick and things still aren't right in your world and like, it still feels like, you don't want to live, like that feeling. And like, I don't have that anymore. And that was the thing that like I was contending with that was the worst. That was the worst. Like, I can deal with not having 100% motivation. I just do stuff. Anyways. But it's not now like it's this gigantic, huge chore, everything. Like, oh my gosh, I did way more today than I normally do. Like, I started on my invitations. I made my little labels. My sister gave me the template for them. Granted, that made it a heck of a lot easier. But I made the bed. I picked up my kid's room. I put laundry away. I made lunch for people. Like, I made my daughter a decent breakfast today instead of like cereal, fruit, and a donut and juice. I made pancakes and oh my gosh, I was like, oh, so I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm scared. I mean, my new pillow came today, so I'm super excited about that tonight, but cautiously optimistic. Like, I didn't think it was going to get worse after I said, oh, why would it get worse? It did a little bit. Like, I was backsliding. I was like, what the heck is this? I didn't take vitamins. I didn't drink a bunch of water. I definitely should have done that. Definitely would recommend that. But I'm cautiously optimistic. Like, if I wake up tomorrow feeling like crap, I'm going to be super, super pissed off. So I will definitely make a video tomorrow and let people know if it's a continuation of this good day, which I genuinely pray that it will be, because I am so over this. I cannot even tell you how much I am over this. I do not ever want to go through this again. And I cannot stress enough. Like, I was so ready to give up yesterday. Like, you do not even understand how much ready I was to give up. And just, I didn't care what was going on. I just wanted to give up. It didn't matter what I did. I just wanted to give up and be done with it. I didn't want to feel like that anymore. And, just like all those times where I was like, oh, if I just held on for one more day. And I just held on for one more day. And look at what happened. So, like, even if you're ready to give up, you just hold on for one more day. And I know it seems like it's going to take forever, but 23 was the magic number for me. Can I say that's going to be like that for everybody? Who the hell knows? Because everything out there, it says it's nothing. There's nothing concrete for anything. But I'm at my destination now, so I will have to end this video, but just keep hanging in there if you're watching this. Keep hanging in there.